All right, let's take a look and see if this here is actually working. This here is all new live streaming setup. Basically just going to kind of see how this goes using an all new OBS system. Looks like we are actually live, and it's more or less just going to be a matter of look and see if this here is actually working. This here is how well I can hear myself. Live streaming setup. Take a moment for this to kind of kick in on YouTube as well as Twitch. We are now live on Twitch right now. Take a moment for this to kind of kick in on YouTube as well as Twitch. We are now live on Twitch right now. Hello, looks like, let's see, I'm going to mute my YouTube channel. Looks like I may not be able to listen to myself right now. Basically just going to have to go off hoping that the audio is actually pretty good for you all, because it looks like my new recorder is already just picking up on just a little bit of audio kickback. Just kind of see how this goes. We'll take some links, kind of get them posted, so hang tight for just a moment. But we are going to be doing some grinding for the Panther Queen event featuring Basathi. Again, just going to go ahead and just grab some codes right here in the moment. Hopefully you guys are kind of seeing a little bit of what's going on. I've got all new chat features that are kind of popping up here. May just play with a few of the different features as we kind of go along. So definitely let me know how things are working on your end. JJ, hey, what's going on? Guilherme, right? I'm gonna take a guess at the name there. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And we are just gonna kind of just see how this goes. I'm testing an all-new OBS streamer, and quite honestly, if it doesn't end up working out, I may end up switching over to my old one. But I just installed a brand new OBS. And again, just really kind of working on it. I'm also kicking this through Restream to see if we can kind of get this put out to both YouTube as well as Twitch. So really just kind of doing some very brand new things here. And just basically going to wing it and just see how this goes. Consider this a little bit of a test stream for right now. Again, it's also using this new OBS very different for me because normally I can hear myself actually inside of my headset, but I can't do that now. So I'm counting on just my microphone, hopefully picking up some really good audio for you guys, and we'll just kind of see how this really works out. I'm just watching a little bit. We will end up getting into the grind here. I'm going to be doing just some soul grinding for Basathi, of course, which is right behind me. I do not have a 4-star Panther Ranger, so my goal is to get someone that can kind of help buff those cats. I've been working with a Logu for a little while. But let's just basically kind of ride this out, see what happens for a minute. Might do a little tweaking on my end as I watch the stream and just basically see what happens. And also maybe just give it a little while for people to kind of just cruise on in. Here we go. I might go ahead and just expand our chat just a little bit. That's not what I want to do there. Let's see, we're going to take this down to... All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and push this one over. Again, we're just going to see kind of how this all works out, just tweaking out some new things. Again, ultimately going to be doing this, but if the stream quality is a little bit different, then I might end up kind of taking a pause, taking a timeout, and switching it from pushing it out to both Twitch and Restream. And let's see, that is not what I wanted to do there. So guys, you're here with me as I basically just kind of do some very all new things, very different chat setup, different layout. I mean, everything about this stream here is all new for me. Using an entirely different streaming encoder. And it looks like chat's back there. Hey, Rio, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. And again, just kind of trying this out. Do me a favor, though. Let me know in the chat, you know, how things are kind of kicking off. Like I said, it's a new encoder. I know I'm broken record right now, but as we get some tweaks going, get some people in the stream, we can really work with whether or not we need to kind of tweak things at all, or what's really happening. I'm trying to just monitor, you know, do we have the absolute best restream option going on. I'm trying this new restream software as well to kind of help basically get my stream out to both Twitch and YouTube, as well as, you know, YouTube gaming, hopefully out there as well. Again, just really just doing a couple of different things. Let's see, we are going to test here, a little speed test. I think we're okay on a few of these things here. Basically, just trying to work with what I can to just kind of change things up a bit. You don't know if it was intentional, but I just noticed how the black silhouette of your emblem is a G and a J. Nice. Yes, no, Rio, that is intentional. Try and create that little GJ with the controller kind of in that negative space a bit, and see what happens. But I'm kind of just watching my stream. Don't know if I myself am totally thrilled with it. Again, just really playing with some all new things. A little bit of a whole entire new streaming setup. I was using Game Show, but I know like that's always been just a touch glitchy. And as I'm watching, using Restream right now, again, just kind of kick it out, I'm noticing that their server speed looks like it might be just working itself just a little slow. So again, may end up just switching a few things as we kind of work our way through here. I may end up just going straight to YouTube instead. Jim Kramer, hello, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Again, we're going to be getting into that soul grind a bit, but as I kind of launch this stream tonight, just doing a couple of things to test out a whole lot of new junk, basically. My goal is to constantly try to find ways to improve my stream, and right now I've got to decide whether or not that's actually working the way it is. Audio is fine, but feed is a bit choppy. Your pick is very glitchy and laggy. Okay, so let's see. See if I can fix up a few things on my end here. Where do I want to go to? So let's see, we're going to play this, check this out just a little bit. All right, we are going to check one more thing here. I'm going to see if I can actually switch up my stream encoder. I may have to basically kind of time this stream out, switch it up, and maybe go just strictly to YouTube. Was trying to see if I can stream out to Twitch at the same time, but it looks like right now Restream isn't working very well with me, so we're going to do a quick timeout. I'm going to come right back. We're going to see if we can get this working, so stay tuned. Oh, look at, here we are. Looks like we are able to pick that up, and it didn't completely cut off. Looks like everyone is able to basically stay here. And what I see on my end now is it looks like the live stream has resumed, and now we got the green light. Looks like things are doing a little bit better. Looks like my big challenge was maybe just restream, right? So I was trying to just do two at once, trying to see if I could introduce a little bit of a feed out to Twitch, as well as also doing it to YouTube at the same time. But it just looks like that was completely bogging it down. But here we are. We're out on YouTube live, YouTube as well as YouTube Gaming, so wherever you may be watching it. But hopefully you guys can give me some insight on how that one's doing, and if it's working pretty well for you. You know, that's the goal here, The one thing that's just a little bit different for me, yet again, is hopefully the audio works because I can't hear myself. It seems like every time I turn on my audio, at least on my computer, not sure if that's actually picking it right back up in the mic or not. So we'll see. Like I said, everything about tonight's just a little bit new, going in with an all-new streaming software. You know, just a matter of whether or not this is truly better than what I was using in the past. Let's see if we can get maybe a little bit more light going on here. Green screen's just a little bit different for tonight, but you know, we'll just see. We'll see what's happening. Ryohan, you just noticed Basathi's secret. She is a Triceratops. That certainly would be pretty unique thing to point out, right? She's got, well, I guess she's kind of has like that Oni mask, right? Like you said, with 3 horns though, but there you go, right? She's the first Triceratops Titan, I guess. Something a little different to pick up there. All right, let's see. Man, doing something new never seems to be fun. Never seems to go as smooth as you want them to. But oh, look, and Twitch sends me an email. Congrats on your first stream. Most likely it was absolutely horrible, and they're telling me, do you really ever want to consider that again? I do, if I can actually make sure that things will work. All right, let's try. Just keeping some more tweaks going, just checking out a few different things. Video's doing okay. Just kind of playing around here. Like I said, this here, guys, is pretty much all new. Change any video settings. All right, guess what, guys? We might do one more intermission. I know this is going to be pretty much annoying as hell as I try out this new stream, but we're going to try a quick little switch, see if I can make some adjustments on video, see if I can pick this right back up before YouTube completely puts it on hold. So hang tight for a minute. We're going to get to some grinding in a minute. We're going to get to talking about this whole event and all that kind of stuff, but we're testing new things out, and you guys are lucky enough to kind of be my guinea pigs on this. So we're going to take a quick timeout. Hold tight. Let's see how quick this maybe goes. Right, so it kicks off on the stream. Green health. Let's just see if it's a matter if it's going to stay there. Yet again, did a couple tweaks, tried to drop a little bit of video output stuff. Ultimately, this is all one big science experiment, right? I'm a professional amateur streamer, and with a brand new encoder today, it really is just a matter of if I did all my tweaks and tunings properly. Recently made the switch from Game Show to just a regular OBS studio, and I guess there's pros and cons to each one, right? Game Show, I basically was able to just click a button and go live, and it basically kind of did all the finesse for me. Seems like with OBS Studio, I'm going to have to learn to kind of play around with a couple of the settings and basically just kind of see what happens. So the one thing I'm hoping for is, based on how things go, is whether or not I've actually been able to reduce any of the glitching and bugging that happens with the game as well. You know, so ultimately we'll see how that does. Am I still going to get a little bit of lag on there? When I did a test earlier, it didn't seem to do it, but you know, we'll just see. We just got to see what happens, guys, and basically just kind of go from there. You know, hey, if it's all said and done and is what it is, I guess I'm still back at square one, but basically got to see. Ultimately, the goal here is just do a little bit of grinding, while at the same time seeing if a brand new streamer is what it's all about. Garrett Phillips, hey, welcome to we're calling this here the guinea pig stream right now. Testing an all new streamer. Just do a little bit of grinding. Garrett Phillips, hey, welcome to calling this here the guinea pig stream right now. Testing an all new. So let's see. I'm basically just trying to kind of keep up with a little bit of what's happening on stream. Is 360 max. To be honest, really just trying to see what I can do with this stream. When we're talking bitrate and output and all that kind of stuff, I'm playing with different settings kind of behind the scenes here, trying to see what I can do to keep my stream health up and in green. At the same time with this new encoder, trying to see if I can reduce the glitching. Got to kind of see what it is. So we'll kind of keep playing. We might just do some playing throughout the stream, just see kind of where we get and what happens. Basically, all just one big test pilot right now. And if it's a big hot mess, at least it's something you've all come to expect from me now, right? Alright, let's see. We are basically just going for souls. So I'm going to just kind of be hitting anything I possibly can. At the same point in time, watching my stream output, watching my YouTube production, and just seeing where it's at. Again, I've also got quite a bit of learning to do here for streaming, but let's do a little rundown of what we have here on the event, right? Before we get into the raids. Go ahead and do a rundown. I'm at 52,673. I've got 240. No, that's my next reward. But I've got 260 souls as of right now. I've worked my way up through the purple category. Worked my way into the blue tier next, right? So I've gotten up to the 250 Omathi 2-star. I'll say the one thing I was a little not too thrilled about was that these Titans here are not pre-leveled. I was really thrilled that that was hopefully going to be a new direction that they went with after the Norse God Thor event, which was, giving some pre-leveled Titans in here, especially those repeats, but we're right back to level 1. A little bit of heartbreaking. Sergion, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You get to join the guinea pig stream I'm doing here using this all-new OBS Studio versus my traditional game show, and so far it looks like it's given me some pros, but I'm also picking up quite a few cons so far. Between the stream itself, I like some of the layering stuff. I finally was able to add a chat in here. I've kind of moved things around a little bit, but there's a few things that I'm not as thrilled about. Doesn't look like it likes my green screen as much as Game Show did. I'm not able to listen to myself right through the OBS like I was with Game Show, and it looks like I still have a bit of that glitch going on, but welcome to the guinea pig stream. Let's get back to the event though, right? The Poison Queen here, what we have going on. My goal is to get to Basathi. And I probably won't be able to do this all on stream, but I definitely want to get all the way up here to Basathi. I don't have a 4-star ranger, so she's definitely one I want to add. And getting some food along the way wouldn't be bad. I've already had a Logu, so she, I know, could pretty much immediately be food for Basathi. I already have Kuba, so that Kuba I could definitely put right into my Kamathi, most likely is where I would go. My Jotun, even, I would put him into, just because I don't need them. So these Titans along the way certainly would be food. I don't have the plans to go for the Orb of Death because I do already have the Orb of Death. So that is something that's not necessarily going to be drawing me to push that far. I definitely will be doing some pulls on stream. And in fact, why don't we go ahead and get kickstarted with one versus just doing a hardcore grind. All right, let's get in here. I've got one token already. Let's go ahead and do it. A 2-star. All right, that works. Now, I actually do need to hit some food, so I can hit bigger than this. I've got Sagunga. I think Sagunga can handle this. Now it's a matter, what do I want to swap out for here? Do I want to swap out for the mount armor? Resist against physical, but that's the health and armor. Damage, 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 and critical. What do we got here? Damage AP. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, let's swap out the mount armor. Go for that cursed core. Here we go. And let's let this battle go ahead and kick off. And in the meantime, I basically get to auto-raid some of this, and we'll try tweaking a few more things here and there and see what we can really play with when it comes to this stream. I was really trying, when I first kicked this off, I was trying to see if I can go ahead and get a little action on Restream, pushing this out to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. You know, starting to expand a little bit of that channel opportunities here, and also get some DOT content out on stream on Twitch as well. Soldier, hey, welcome to the official guinea pig stream of a brand new streaming software for me, making the switch from what I was using, Game Show, which I really did enjoy. Only problem was it was just a little buggy. Now I'm trying out basically OBS Studio here, and I don't know. Still got to work out a few things. It still looks like it's a little buggy over there on stream, what it's pushing out, and trying a few different settings, but just got to see what's going on. Ooh, lost a lot of cats there. Ooh, I got to get some more. Let's get some cats going. Yeah, I got enough food to get a production line started. Keep it going, keep it going. There we go. Max that out. Captured? Who's capturing VP lands right now? I mean, what kind of... whatever. I'm really not worried about VP right now. I actually wouldn't mind just stacking up on... We're not going for top up there. We are going for souls right now. JJ, video quality is poor. Oh, son of a B right now. You think you're getting an all-new streamer and encoder would help you out with changing over from the issues that you had on the other one, but not getting any better, huh? Not getting any better. Still a bit buggy even, too. This is just driving me nuts. Taking a look. Please check the video resolution is not optimal. Yeah, I know that's not optimal. You told me to drop it there, YouTube. Told me to drop my video resolution. All right, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna do another quick change. Watch this. I'll even give you. All right, we've got. I'll give you the screen for a moment. Pardon the interruption. We're going to bring it back. I need to check a little bit. YouTube's giving me some advice to go ahead and check some resolution here. So hang tight for just a moment again before we get into this battle. I know this is going to be obnoxious as hell, but we're trying things out. You guys are, you're there. You're in it to win it. Teamwork makes the dream work. So let's see what we got. Stay tuned. Stream resumed. Pardon the interruption. Let's see if we can go ahead and bring this back. We are trying all new things tonight. Just watching for a minute, just waiting to see what goes. I'm not going to drag you through thick and thin if this just ends up getting worse than what we were basically hoping it would be, or what I was. I did a test run this morning. Things were looking good. I had no glitching on it. It was looking favorable for a moment there, but now I'm not super thrilled. Let's get into a battle. Let's see what this looks like. See how it goes. Little bug, little bug. At least I still got green health on stream. That's what YouTube's telling me, right? Gary B, sup? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Calling this one here the guinea pig stream, basically. Testing an all-new streaming encoder. Panthers, don't fight each other. Let Sagunga do that work. Gonna lose a couple more of you again, though. See how that works. Well, I guess ultimately, the way that the stream is currently is really nothing different than what it has been, huh? Let me just drop those out for a moment there. Don't need those in right now. I don't want to be losing chunks of cats every time. Here we go. Here's some simple event lands. Let's go ahead and just plow through these guys, huh? This is the part that kills me. I guess I got plenty of loading to do. Let's see. Lots of tests to run on here. And Video output went to bad again. This is just driving me nuts. Well, in the end, everyone, I may not end up keeping you through on this stream here. We'll just kind of keep playing it because I just keep seeing YouTube take a nosedive in health. I see my stream not necessarily on the uprise. And I'm not one for crappy quality here. I've been tolerating some bad stuff in the past, but tonight just seems to be getting worse. OBS Studio, you're letting me down. So many people were saying you're gonna be better than Game Show, and as of right now, I am not thrilled. Not thrilled. We might do a little switch up. I might just jump on back over to my good old trusty Game Show, kick that out to you, because at least I know quality itself there worked a little bit better than what I have here. So. That is not looking, personally, any better to me whatsoever. Gary B, am I going to be finishing? I will be finishing, but most likely not with this stream coding right now. This is driving me nuts. I'm watching this. I'm just watching this over to the side here on YouTube, and it is not getting any better. So guys, we're going to try this out. I'm going to go ahead and quit streaming on this software here. I'm going to switch over to another stream software here. Fortunately, I still have that one set up. And we'll see what happens. It looks like I might just have to do a little bit more testing myself on what I can do to make OBS Studios work a little bit better. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pause this one here yet again. We're going to see if we can pick right back up on Game Show and see if this will even let me pick up right where we leave off. So last time I'm going to give this a shot. If I feel like I need to break one more time, then it is just going to stop. Rio Hand, I do have a recommendation for you. Stay tuned. All right, we're back on. As of right now, made the switch over to Game Show, and just gonna see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Game Show itself isn't picking up with everything that I wanted to do. I had a few things I had to basically tweak around. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, if anything, the green screen seems to work here better. The video quality seems to be exactly the same as far as glitchiness of the game goes. And we'll just see how the YouTube live stream goes, which would be quite surprising if OBS Studio doesn't perform any better than what Game Show does. Well, I'd be a little disappointed there. I'd be quite a bit disappointed. A, because I took a lot of time today to even try and get everything set up. The only thing that does not really seem to be working at the moment is all of my Streamlabs stuff. Isn't really working properly. So I don't have my little ticker. I don't have social media stuff. So we'll see. But I mean, looks like the personal camera, the green screen, The battle is still just kind of as bad as it always has been, but at least that's nothing new. And on YouTube, the stream-wise, that seems to actually be a heck of a lot better right now. At least the stream health is keeping up. So maybe there's something I need to play with a little bit more as far as the OBS goes and what I can do to improve that quality. Let's see. Thought I would have had something magic going. Now the major problem I'm having is just not being able to give recognition to the stream supporters and everything like that I normally have. This is a bit disappointing. Man, tonight is just not streaming night, but let me tell you guys, this week has been one of those kinds of weeks where I guess if things are going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong. Good old Murphy's Law on that one here. At least I can actually hear myself. Let's see, I don't want that shot on there. Do it, Panthers. Do it, Panthers. Don't just stand there. Get her done. But, well, I'm basically sitting there kind of just playing around with a few things. Give me some updates. How are you guys doing on the event? Are you guys going for Basathi? I've seen a few Basathis out there. I think they look pretty good, in my own opinion. I'm not disappointed by this Basathi, but then again, this is coming from someone who does not have Ladega. So when it comes to a 4-star Ranger, and I know that I've got a guaranteed health and a damage, I don't see those to be all that bad because health does not have a cap to it. So anything else I could get could have a cap to it. You have some extremely healthy Panthers. It's going to be that much more difficult to take them down, and hopefully that much easier for me to be able to kind of keep them alive and not have to replace them in batches after battles. So let's just do some more auto battles on this one here. And let's see. Streamlabs, you are not working right now. What are you doing to me? FYI, I have washed this shirt since the last time I wore it. I just figured if I'm going to be live streaming, might as well start representing some swag. So we still got Runa tonight. Do have some more in the production line. I was hoping to get a few more done today to actually show you guys on stream, but that did not happen, and that's okay. Yet again, keeping an eye on YouTube, and I don't know if maybe it just might be some kind of hot data time right now or something like that, that even running just this one software on my computer, I cleared out a whole bunch of junk on my computer to try to get to actually work a little bit smoother. Doesn't seem like that's doing it, because it looks like even my stream with this one here has dropped down a bit. That's okay. Live now, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's all good. I'm at 30 frames per second, so... I guess it is what it is at this point in time. Looks like I need to do a whole lot more learning on some of this live stream stuff. I think Game Show made it pretty easy for me, but they're not making it all that easy right now. My stuff isn't showing up on screen. My stuff is getting glitchy. OBS didn't work for me. Art Stanton. Sup, lady? A deal, is this new Titan worth going for? If you don't have Ladega, yes. If you do have Ladega, it depends on your Ladega skills, ultimately, so... Some P stones, very good, very good. Yeah. I'll go with my layout there. Output, let's see what we have. Keep some of these auto battles going. JJ, you're saying Basanthi is a top 5 Titan. Give us some reasons why. I like your breakdowns of stuff. I mean, I know I'm definitely going for Basanthi. That's because I don't have Ladega, but is there, is there something more about it that would be even more important to make her a top 5 Titan? I hate these hold the fort ones. These are killer. It's going to take me guaranteed minute on this for sure, and I'd like to get these done a little quicker. New from Godan. Very nice, very nice. And these just don't seem to be working. I got 99 problems, and a stream is 1. Okay, so you're just Panthers and Ranger mic drop. Yeah, I mean, on that basis, absolutely, then that's pretty much what it is. I didn't know if maybe you felt differently about the skills. I see a lot of people that are not thrilled about Basanthi's skills. A lot of people are saying, health is in there, and that's pretty useless. Not too sure why. I see health as pretty nice because, it helps me avoid having to replace troops after a battle, and I usually try not to go just straight up all kiting and stuff like that. Like, I'll let the Panthers basically just charge in there, and health has no cap, so like a deal like that's kind of how I see, but that's a little bit different. A deal, you have Salzar, Vixia, Jaldarg, Edalus, and Calvrex. You got too much rangers, and I wanted to go for Odin. I mean, here's the one thing. If you don't have Ladega, Basanthi is definitely going to be right alongside Ladega. Panthers are the meta right now. Having that 4-star Ranger with Panthers, Panther buffing, all that stuff. I mean, that's running the meta of the game right now. Odin, I want him as well. Definitely be going. I've already committed that I'm going to be going for absolutely every single one of those NGs. We just don't know what Odin's skill pool is going to be. You know, as of right now, other than Champ Dog, Rangers all buff troops. What is Odin going to buff? Because, you know, we don't have a lightning troop right now. The only thing that I see in my eyes them doing with Odin right now is like what they did with the Icea relics, is that they're going to go ahead and say buffs troops, period. So whether you equip grenadiers, spearmen, or a possible new lightning troop to it, then he covers the bases. You know, that's I think where everyone basically sits right now, is the fact that no one knows what Odin's going to do. Same thing with Valkyrie. The Guardians typically buff troops. What troop is that Guardian going to buff? Or are they going to treat it like just a generic buffs troops? And that would be, I mean, for me personally, it would be a touch disappointing there. I mean, at least it would be safe, being like, hey, okay, cool. No matter what I put on there, it's buffed. But, you know, I'd like to do something a little bit different with it. We're going to go and do this Poison Altar here. We're going to get 2,000. Now, this is what we're going to do. You know, for everyone that basically is sticking with me through this entire... 1 star, great. Through this stream so far, is at the hour mark, we'll go ahead and do a token pull for a Titan or an Epic. I'll let you guys pull it. You guys can tell me what you want to do. You stuck with me through some troubleshooting. First thing, feel like you guys need to see something potentially fun on stream, right? I should be using this Poison Cloud spell. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I should be. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Be wrapping these up maybe a little bit quicker. You already grinded to 5,500 without using tokens, just portal stones. I mean, hey, if you can keep it going. I mean, if you can do the grind, 14k souls really isn't that bad. You know, we'll see how it goes. Digital, you're hoping Odin will buff himself like a Champ Dog there. That would be, you know, that would be something for sure. I mean, I really do hope he actually buffs a new lightning troop that will be revealed by that point in time. But I don't know if I might be holding my breath on that one. We'll see. Time will only tell, basically. Let's see what it's all about. Rio, that could break the game. Having a like a champion style Odin, I think that would be the moment everybody knew. That would be intense. It would be intense competition. I think to get up that high, that would be the trick. All right, we're going to do a little adjustment here based off of some YouTube feedback. Let's see what YouTube says about that adjustment, if that'll make any difference for it whatsoever. I'm going to say probably not. So, which is amazing because when I was on OBS, it didn't tell me that I had any dropped frames. Now, right now, I've got some pretty intense dropped frames going through the stream, so yeah, that looks all just fine to me. What if we drop this down to 30? Let's see if that basically makes any type of improvement whatsoever. I got a strong feeling it's not going to, but everything's worth a shot right now, right? Abdul Rahman, you just got a 3 Panther damage, Panther health, and fire resist. I think that's pretty good. Fire resist is one reason why I absolutely love my Logus, because Grenadiers can absolutely tear up some Panthers. I feel like that's one of the elements they are absolutely most susceptible to, even at moderate levels, that a good Grenadier volley can certainly do some damage to your Panthers. Salon, yo, what's going on? Welcome to the... Honestly, this is probably one of the worst live streams I've ever had going. We had some major launch issues kicking things off. I actually had to ditch OBS, come on back over here to Game Show because the quality was just nosediving so hard that even now I'm still having some challenges, and I'm just not thrilled about it. But Abdul, I mean, I myself, I would not be disappointed with that Basathi. Lots of damage. Because, I mean, you could increase critical AP with relics and stuff like that. You know, so, fire resist is good. You know, if you can get that one increased, you know, the number one thing that you would probably need is getting yourself a... well, a mount armor, 4-star mount armor that actually has fire resist. That would be a miracle. Because pretty much I think every single one in game that most people have is physical resist, which is a total bummer. But let's see. For you 16 on stream right now that have stuck with some of my worst live streaming quality to date, we're going to go ahead and do a Titan pull for you guys at the 1 hour mark, right? That's what we'll do. And I'll let you pick. We'll do a little vote. We'll see, is it going to be epic or is it going to be standard? And for that, we'll see if we can actually get a poll going in there. Zalon, Discord? No, I'm not going to do Discord right now. I did have Discord set up in my OBS. I don't have it set up in Game Show because it just kind of stressed the system out. But now... oh yeah, you guys turn around naturally, huh? But now that I literally had to ditch OBS in the middle of the stream, I actually had to like stop and start it 3 times, then ditch it, jump over here to Game Show, launch Game Show before it like timed out and made me completely restart. So like I've picked up 3 or 4 times here. And as you can notice, even with Game Show, I'm missing a few things. I don't have any of my ticker stuff over here. I've got no social content. Tonight's just a bit of a hot mess, guys. Let me tell you, it's what it all... just if Murphy's Law tonight, that's what it's going to be. And I was so thrilled. I was doing some tests on OBS earlier today, and there was no glitching in the game. It was running smooth. I was able to add a chat above my head. I was able to get all of my Streamlabs stuff working on the screen just fine, and aim to go live, and things tank. Go figure. But I don't know. You know, do I maybe choose to stream during some like really hot times? And is that possibly stressing something out? I don't know. I don't know how all of that works. Looks like I got some stuff just kind of playing around to do. It's a lot easier raiding with Metano because you don't have to worry about losing much troops. You know, I think that's pretty good, right? I do not have Metano. So I'm digging this Sagunga because, you know, she lays down some pretty good damage. Plus being able to put on some of those tainted blades and all those kinds of things really helps out the cats and her. I mean, I honestly could probably solo with Sagunga, but putting these cats on here just makes it that much quicker. As long as I'm having Lieutenant Lou issues, I guess it's just been, tonight's just been a heck of a mess when it comes to streaming. I don't even think my first stream was like this bad. I mean, I thought I had a fix for that game quality right there. I really, really thought I was doing good. Went through and I cleared out like a bunch of junk on my laptop, trying to free up some basically memory space for it to run the systems that it does. And it just seems to have tanked on me. So here we go. We are at the 1 hour mark. Let's go ahead and give you guys something for sticking around. Let's go ahead and pull up. I'm going to grab my Nightbot here for a moment. Oh, where are you going? And we're going to set up a poll. Let's see if this works. God, why am I testing stuff when I shouldn't be, right? So let's see if we can actually get a poll to go in the chat. Gonna just kind of see what works out here. This is all a guess. Let's see if this command does what I need it to do. JJ, my plan on 2 hours or more. Invalid parameter specified. Thanks, Nightbot. Really let me down. Well, JJ, to be honest, it depends on how terrible this stream kind of keeps going. I may not go very long just because it's a bit of just a hard knock life when it comes to streaming here. Let's go ahead and, I think I got some portal stones to use up, right? We got some more relics in here. Oh, what the heck? Let's go ahead and get to 50. I know I'm going for Basathi, so they're not going to waste. Let's see if we can get this auto raid going while I try to create a poll, right? The poll is enabled. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. So, JJ, basically it's a big guessing game to just see how it goes. Okay, let's see here. question is, here we go. All right, let's try this and see. Will this pull work? Did I do it right? Ah, I still didn't do it right. You're killing me. You're killing me. Man, I suck at this whole like streaming thing now, don't I? This is just terrible. This is just terrible. We'll try one more time. Oh, Gucci, baby. This is like more like flea market Gucci is what I got going on right now. Let's try this. Pole. New. Epic. Standard. I'm just basically doing what this thing says, like, on here. Let's see what happens now. We'll do one more in the chat. If not, how about a good old just verbal poll? You tell me. Epic, standard, Nightbot. Tell me I did it wrong. Holy smokes, I think I did it right. All right, so if you're in the chat right now, click the link and let's see if this actually worked. You should hopefully be picking between Epic and Standard. I'll give you 3 minutes, so that way at 1 hour, 10 minutes, we can go ahead and get the results. That's the tricky part is, can we get the results? I'm actually going to click on this link myself and see if this poll even works. Shit. Look at that. Wait, look, that poll actually worked. Holy crap. I kind of figured it out. All right, so click the link in the chat. Do the poll. At 1 hour, 10 minutes, that gives you 3 minutes here. Then we'll go ahead and figure out how to get the results. I better start doing my homework right now. Probably something that'll take me 20 minutes to figure out how to get the results. Oh, okay. That's pretty easy. So I'll screw it up only about 3 or 4 times. All right, we need another token. Come on, 3-star, 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 3-star. Let's go. One. Oh, Jesus, this better not be a repeat of my Thor event, man. And I'm not doing one of those 4K ones. That is not going to be what I'm aiming for. 2s. Nope, wrong direction. All right, so let's see where we're at. JJ, you're trying something fancy in there. I don't even know what that command would do. Exclamation point standard? Oh, who knows? I think if you do exclamation point commands, it should tell you what you can actually do, like in the chat yourself. I don't know. I just added this Nightbot like the last stream. And then I said to myself, Just start testing a whole bunch of new stuff. Just see what happens, man. Start getting crazy. Alright, Sagunga. It's all you. Do your thing. Alright, 15 seconds here, and then we're going to go ahead. I'm going to type in what we have here. Exclamation point. 5 seconds. 4 seconds to get your vote in. Am I doing a standard or epic token pull on stream for you all? And we'll see what we get. Right, it's all Mossman, which for me works because no matter what I get, I can turn it into food. And if I get lucky with a Ladega or something like that, sweet. There's a couple of Mossmans that I do not have. I don't have Ladega. I don't have Ayaka. All right, let's go ahead and get these results. Deep breaths, Jaeger, yeah. Oh, man. I need some deep drinks right now. Unfortunately, I got a flight way too early in the morning for me to be drinking tonight. And I've had a minor surgery recently, so alcohol would not go well. Real hand, you'll do shots to the rarity. So 4-star equals 4 shots. Man, that sounds pretty good. That's what I should be doing, but previous reasons stated. Am I not going to get my results? Come on now. Come on, Nightbot. Oh, wait, I got to do exclamation point. I did the wrong command. Ah, jeez. Exclamation point, poll results. Man, I should actually probably really study, like, how this whole thing works. I basically just kind of threw this bot in here and said, we'll make it up as we go along. Epic got 5 votes. Standard got 0 votes. Epic token it is. Sweet. Let's do it right after this battle. Look, we're going places. We're going places with this. We got this working. Next thing I'll have to have you guys vote on is what is going to be the next shirt that I produce. I've got a couple choices. My goal is to do basically limited run shirts. Basically, see if I can do 1 shirt a month, and that shirt will only be available during that time. Because again, we do manufacture. I say we because my wife actually helps me out. But we make these shirts right here by hand. I don't order this. We put these letters on right here in our own little craft room. Oh, wait, why am I doing another battle? Oh, God. Damn it, I gotta do the epic token next. Epic token next. Epic token next. Let's go ahead and crush through this really quick. Alright, so epic. Epic, 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 epic. There we go. That's what I want to get. Dropping them in there. Digital Microphone says, Got Runa. Well, Got Runa has been made. And as of right now, this one, I already got a bunch of orders in. What do we got? We got 3 on stream, 1 off, 4, 9. So 9 Got Runa shirts were ordered, which was pretty awesome. That's fantastic. But now we got to go into April. So I might have to put a poll up for what will be the shirts that we do in April. Now, here is what I'm considering. And I talked about this on last stream, and I actually set one up. Oh, son of... God, I get caught talking. All right. Look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write the word epic token. I'm just going to hit auto orders. I'm going to just hang that on my screen right there. It says epic token. Epic token. Hanging it on front of the iPad, so in this way it reminds me. But what I'm doing is, I'm going to do a t-shirt a month, and I'm basically going to do this way. I think I'm going to set up that if you're interested in getting a new shirt every month that comes with a gaming slogan from our community, I'm going to do a membership like crate, basically. It's a t-shirt. I might throw like a vinyl in there or a decal or something like that. And I think I'm going to set up the subscription that if you do that, I might do those at like $20. So $20 a month will get you t-shirt of the month, vinyl / decal, whatever it might be. And that's $20 if you wanted to do it monthly. If you wanted to order them individually, $25. What are your thoughts? You know, I'm trying to produce something for the community, but of course I can't. Ooh, don't hit raid. But I can't give it all away for free. Got to order t-shirts. I pay for shipping out of that. Got to get the vinyl and everything like that that goes into this in order to make these. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, it seemed like there's some pretty high demand for getting some kind of swag out there for our gaming community. And I've got a few ideas. So I might put a poll out there. Which shirt would you maybe like to see next? And I'm hoping that by next week I'll have some templates of them made. You guys can kind of see different sayings will have different colored shirts. They're not all going to be black. I've got some that will be green, blue, orange, or red. I forgot what color I got there. Even a purple one. And they'll all have different slogans. But you guys voted for an epic token. Let's go ahead and get you your epic token. I've got a couple of them, so I've got 2. So what are we voting for here? What are we aiming for? This epic token. This epic token is going to bring us... We're going to get Ladega. We're getting Ladega on stream. Let's do it. 1 epic token. Here it comes. Voted for by you guys. Ladega. Nope. That's okay. It's a level 30 Kuba. 3-star? I'm okay with that. Because, hey, if I like his skills, let's take a look at it. I'll have to compare it to my other Kuba. I would maybe keep it. Or put it as food into my Kamathi. Panther critical, flank, damage against Titans, which I don't really like that skill unless I've got at least 2 of them, and charge damage. Alright, let's compare that to my other Kuba. I've got 2. Oh, I've got 2 Kubas here. Level 17 Kuba. AP, damage, charge damage, critical. Okay, I really like these skills. I prefer these skills. Level 1 Kuba. Charge damage, critical, flank damage, AP. I got a higher AP and higher flank because those are the 2. Charge, crit, flank, AP. Charge, crit, flank, AP. Charge, crit, flank, AP. Starts at 24. That's at level 7. So the AP will be higher on the other one. But I do like... Which one would you guys keep? Would you keep this level 17 Kuba, which has the charge damage and the critical as the higher percentages? Or would you go level 1 Kuba with AP and flank as the higher percentages? I just don't think that AP is actually going to get that much higher being in that second skill. Charge damage critical there. I mean, what's nice is flank, charge, and critical are all 3 times boosts. So if I can increase each one of those, that's 3, 6, 9 times higher possibility for damage. Now on the other one, crit charge, that's only... a boost to 2 of those. I mean, they can trigger these anytime by themselves, but it's higher. So do I want to increase pure damage, or would I rather increase my chances at getting it 3 times of my damage? Either way, it's not going to be a major project. What I have at least determined is this level 30 Kuba, this is going to be food. Because I'm just not, like, I'm not a big fan of a single skill being Panther damage against Titans. Like, that's just not, I'm never going to have him running enough that I'd really care about it. So I think level 30 I'll definitely use. Let's take a look. Where's my Kamathi? And if I did, this is my Kamathi. Damage against Titans, which again, I'm not a thrill of. Just having one. Flank damage, AP, and damage. So I got double damage and AP and the flank. I really would prefer not to have that damage against Titans. That's just me. But if I put Kuba into you here, what would that move you up to? Level 30 Kuba. It gets you up to level 20. Usable. So I'm going to hang on to that until it's a fusion event. So that's where I'm going to put it. Because I'm like, I would never use Kuba right now as an attacking Titan over Kamathi. I need to get Kamathi to a playable point. That level 30 Kuba would be pretty good. The other Kubas I'll work on. I've got plenty of other land defenders right now that max my resources. And I don't care about getting the greens. I just care about maxing resources. I don't care about greens on lands. I even care about greens on my castles. Just because I earn the resources when I'm going for max resources, and then I try and spend them right away. So I really don't care about greens, to be honest. So, and you saved a Kuba because I saved a Kuba, 2 of them, because I couldn't decide on the skills. But I saved a Kuba because Pantheon, and I'm a collector. That's why. So yeah, that 30 Kuba is definitely going into my Kamathi. I'm trying to put most of my focus onto 4 stars now. 3 stars I'll do as like projects or something like that. But I still need a max 4 star. I don't have one. So my goal is I'm on a really big push right now to get myself up to castle level, what am I going for? Castle level 20. I'm at 18 right now. And after that, well, I shouldn't say after that, but while I'm doing that, I'm really trying to work on getting a good, solid attacker, and I would like a solid defender. So 3 stars are just not in my focus at the moment. Melt them all to Kamathi. JJ, maybe after the Pantheon. After I've gotten credit for them, maybe. I'll still always keep 1 Kuba, just because I kind of like him. I like his design. Reminds me of Gremlins. So digital, question is, how does it work? Worldwide shipping or just US? My goal is to do worldwide shipping. Yeah, I have no idea what the costs of that would be, but that's my goal. Well, I'll let you, you know what, I'll let you guys check it out. Let me see if I can set this up on the bot. Let's add a command. All right, let's see. So we're going to try a couple things. We're auto-raiding. Yep, do your thing. Yay, Panthers. Oh, spelled that wrong. So I'm going to drop a link in the chat for just a moment. Let you guys kind of see what's up here. I also need to remember to go to Twitch and take down that stream because it was absolutely horrendous. I don't know what's going on lately. I just cannot seem to get solid stream health. I was doing so good for forever, but it's just a hot mess right now. All right, victory is ours. Let's keep the grind going. Basathi, here we come. All right, testing this out here. Auto raid this business. Drop that free spell. Let's get that grind going. All right, now let's see if this works. Digital, let's if you're doing the grind right now, let's go ahead and do some back and forth ping pong. Let's see if this Nightbot command works that I just put into the chat. Hey, it worked there. Sweet. All right, so I just did a exclamation point Patreon. I set up a Patreon page because it seemed to be one of the easiest ways to actually create a bit of a subscription option. You know, I just kind of made the joke a while ago about this whole Got Runa shirt. People literally messaged me and said, hey, if you do it, I will order one. I said, cool. You know, we've kind of been like begging and dying for some gamer swag for our community. And I decided to just basically take it upon myself, do it. So I am making small batch shirts and stuff like that. Again, my goal is to also do some like vinyl decal kind of stuff, so things that you could like slap on a window, slap on a phone, slap on an iPad, slap on a computer, all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be, the vinyls are going to be my logo stuff up there. It's going to be mostly just the actual icon itself, not the words. So you'll have the icon with a controller in there would be some of the vinyl stuff I'm looking to make. And the shirts will all have some different types of slogans, essentially. So right now we got Runa. But we'll talk about some of the other ones I'm looking to actually add up. And we'll talk about those in a moment. Let me read this. Corvus, let's see. You got Basathi earlier. Fused her to level 30. She's killing it already, and those Panthers now super deadly. Corvus, what skill set did you get? Be interested to see what skills you got in your lineup. Of course, we know the first two, damage and health, but what came after that? So the idea behind this Patreon page is this. Let me just kind of come back to that while we're auto-raiding and just talking about it. That the Patreon is... So it'll be a subscription. I liken it to something, a very, very basic and simple version of one of those like loot crate type of things. You know, my goal is to kind of call it a Jaeger crate, basically. And with it, I've got a few different levels set up within it. So to get constant shoutouts on the channel, things like that, you could support me monthly, just $1 subscription a month. It comes with things. You can go to the Patreon page and see. It comes with $1 per month. I'll literally read my Patreon page to you for a mere $1 per month patron. You get to know you are supporting me and creating content for you. Of course, there's more. Again, I'm always going to give you a shout out on each and every video I do. So my goal is to take my Patreon list of my patrons and give them shout outs on every single video. Even try to add their name to like post credit scenes, anything like that where I can do, if I can give you recognition in my videos, I will be doing it anytime I can. I am also setting up a Patreon, or patron is what the subscriber would be, Discord. So I've set up an all new Discord channel of all the different games that I'm currently playing, which, Rio, brings me back to the question you asked. Are there game suggestions that I have for you, maybe in between DOT time? Yes, because there are a couple that I'm playing right now as well. But I'll get to that in a moment as well. So there's that, you can have access to discuss things that I won't be discussing in any other chat room other than that Discord. So that gives you access to that. I then set up a $5 tier. This one here, you will get earlier access to videos, especially any teaser videos, things like that. I will be publishing them on Patreon first and YouTube second. That's how that will work. So you also get every benefit of the lower tiers. So if you want to have access to some of that content before it even hits YouTube, that's $5 per month on Patreon. At level 10, you get all those previous perks, plus you'll get a one-time sign-up gift, which will be the shirt of the month that you sign up in. So again, my goal is to create a unique and different shirt for every month of the year. With that, based on when you sign up for that membership, you will get one of those shirts free. That's a first-time one, and then as you remain the patron, on your anniversary, your 1 year anniversary of being a patron, you'll get another t-shirt for that month. So basically, one shirt per year, $5 a month, plus all the benefits of every tier below there. Let's see. That's the $10 one, right? Sorry, I said 5. That's 10, right? $5 was early access to content. And then at $20 per month, you'll get a t-shirt every single month, plus any other swag item I might throw in there. Decals, I'm looking at pins, stickers, I'm looking at just all sorts of different things that I could possibly include. It's going to start out very simple at first, but it may get better over time, include more stuff as the Patreon group grows. It will give me the opportunity to include more unique things. But $20, that will include your shipping. That includes the cost of it. All that I will need to keep a record of is where I need to ship it to and the size you need it in for that shirt. So every month you'll get a shirt. And I'm hoping next week I can show you a few things on another live stream that we'll do. But I'm also hoping, if you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, that I can put some pictures and things like that on top of it. So that's just a little idea. But you can click on that link in the chat there, that Patreon site, and you can learn more about it if you're interested in getting yourself regular gaming swag, if you're into that kind of stuff. People were asking me about it, and no one else is doing it right now. So I figured I have the capability to do it. Might as well do it, right? I mean, why not? Let's go ahead and do another pull. How about that? Why not? Come on, 4-star, 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 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I got 2. So let's see, Corvus, back to your thing. Damage, health, yep. Damage, health, and critical. Hey, that ain't bad. We'll try your castle defense review coming. Thanks, Digital. It is nothing fancy. I can tell you right now, I think I got Siegfried on there. Kind of just for fun, ultimately. I keep telling you the results before the store even loads. Oh, is it moving slow? The Patreon link should be there. If you click it, let's see. I'm going to click the link too and just see where it takes me to. I'm all new to it. I basically just kind of explored an option like how could I create some stuff. People were asking. You know, we were joking about these like ideas of shirts. And I said, I mean, I could do it. I've got the capability. I've got the supplies here at the house already. And then from there, you know, I could do things like I've set some goals. Like, hey, if we can get a community like that to go, then we can get our community to be a little fancier. I keep telling you the results of the relic pulls. Well, I like to wrap gifts and tell you what's inside of it before you open it too, right? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll leave a little bit more on the next pull. I'll leave a little bit more suspense for you to see what it comes. But I'll tell you it's a 4-star, and then I'll let you actually be surprised it's only a 1-star. So real. Let me get back to some games. You're talking about like what are some things? Hey Ethan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. What are some things that you can maybe play during your Portal Stone refresh, or you're taking a little break, or sometimes you just need a quick game to play in between? I have put up 2 other games on my channel that I actually do still play. One of them is Sonic Forces Speed Battle. I'm playing that pretty much every day. It's a nice quick game. It's just a runner game, but it's not an endless runner. It is actually a race runner game. Good old classic Sonic style. Oh wait, Digital, are you attacking me? Let me see. Do I have a battle log? Is that you right there? Let's see. Have you got some of them event lands set up? Nope. Oh, there's something. If that's actually you, right? I don't know, Digital. I know D-Bear in my line chat, right? But I don't know, is that the same as your YouTube name, right? Everyone's got different names all over the place sometimes. Let's see, can I bottleneck you guys right there? Oh, Sagunga's going down. One-star Titan reward. Excellent. Tonight's not my night. 1 stars and 2 stars. How are we doing on our reward? Here we go. We're at 1910 already. Another token to collect there. Got some gems. Leiko here will go right into Basathi once I get her. We can keep it hustling. We can keep it hustling. I hate going up against cats. Yeah, this is okay. Plus, I like the XP. I like the XP here for Sigunga. Yeah, that's all good. Oh, you know what? Let's swap these out. Back to my lack of distraction. Rio. So, Sonic Forces Speed Battle. That's a pretty fun one. That one I kind of just, yet again, I play to kind of do some quick style gameplay action. You know, what can I do where I can hop in for a minute? I mean, like when I'm done streaming, I'll probably jump on Sonic Forces Speed Battle, knock out a couple of battles. I usually do like just 5 a day, and they're quick, really quick. Outside of that, if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more intense, you know, something that's closer to the lines of DOT, but nothing that's extremely identical, check out Nova Empire. I play that game. I'm not playing it as much as I was when I first started. Was able to kick off an alliance with a couple of other DOT players just from all over. I actually joined up with some of the other DOT leaders from one of the leaders' chats. We all were interested in the game because someone else posted it and looked into it. We started an alliance. I kicked it off with them. I had to pass leadership off to someone else in the ladder just because it's honestly a very in-depth game. Lots of strategy. There's actually quite a bit of like political moves you got to make. Like, who am I going to ally with and who am I going to totally screw over and who am I going to straight up declare war on, because it is a space game where you get a station in a system, and then there's a series of systems in a galaxy, and your goal is to try to conquer as much territory in that galaxy as possible. It's actually really cool. They kind of have their own little style of a throne war game too. A lot of really cool features in there that if you like the strategy-based game, Nova Empire is really worth a look. If you want a simple look, I've done, I think, 2 very basic live streams on the game on my channel. You can scroll through and find those. Again, it's Nova Empire. Graphic-wise, I think it has actually really good graphics. So it's if someone were to ask me, like, hey, I play DOT, what other game could I be playing right now? Nova Empire would be my #1 suggestion. Markevian Smith, hello, welcome to the stream. Another game, which I've actually had some fun playing lately, is actually CSR 2. Oh man, these Goliaths are doing some damage here. Wow, am I going to lose against this land? This is going to be terrible if I do. Wow, I just lost against that. How did I lose against that? That's just pure shameful. What did I just lose against? They're not even buffed. Wow. Oh, that's just shake my head kind of. I'm going to just go ahead and just take, because I just lost 71 souls on that one. How did I clearly probably was not paying attention. Not surprised. We'll just go ahead and keep it to some speed raids again here. Man, that was terrible. Salon, there's a new Star Wars game in pre-alpha on mobile that sounds very similar to Nova Empire. Yeah, that was... Those Goliaths just... They were something, huh? I'm just kind of using up spells because I need to kind of drain them out. Alright, so let's see. Why am I playing CSR 2? Because I actually played CSR when it came out years ago. But what really got me hooked is when I was actually at Natural Motion and they were talking about the augmented reality that is in CSR. And when it comes to augmented reality or like virtual reality, I totally dig it. So I went and I checked out the augmented reality on CSR, and I was like, this is just too cool. Like, I just want to get the cars so I can do some of the augmented reality stuff. Everything else is like, it's pretty basic. It hasn't gone, it's still your shift, nitrous, your quarter mile race, all that kind of stuff is cool. The graphic wise, really impressive for the cars, but the augmented reality side of it is just something that's cool to play with. I immediately turned around to DOT and I said, we need augmented reality Titans that I could like stand in my backyard and put like a Titan in my backyard and push a button and make them do like their cheer or make them like slam their weapon down on the ground, like all the stuff they do in the Titan Hall. Like I want to be able to push a button or just let them stand there and do their Titan Hall stuff in my backyard with augmented reality. How cool would that be? Like that would just be something. It doesn't serve the game any purpose, but it is just something really cool. Yeah, whatever, recharge. What else am I playing? Kind of fidgeting around. Sonic I'm playing, and I'm actually producing now some pretty regular content for. Because it's a quick, simple game. And they also they've got a fun community on Discord I've been getting into. Nova Empire is fun, but I'm talking, that is a time investment right there. There is intense strategy. There are, like, DOT people get on because they know they're going to get into a shave war. But there are literally, in Nova Empire, there are literally wars you declare that have a countdown. Say you've got 24 hours to prepare for war. And at this exact time, whenever you declared it, this is when war starts, and you need to be ready to roll. Like, you've got to put your fleets in action, you've got to get your defenses set, you've got to coordinate with all of your alliance to be like, let's send our fleet in there and we're going to demolish their bases, not only their individual bases, but their headquarters. Like, imagine going into war against another DOT team and actually getting to destroy their totem and like take resources away from their team after you destroy them. That's essentially what Nova Empire does. Digital, you notice Nova Empire 2, but can't quite connect to that game. Graphics is pretty nice. Yeah, it's a whole different level of depth. I mean, it's not... It has the attack, like the spam attack kind of element to it, but it is not a spam attack game. It's about building up your base, which literally takes months, right? I mean, to hit level 5 station, it takes a full month. So there's none of this like, oh, there's not a lot of levels. There's only like 6. Now, when you first start, things only take like 45 seconds, and then they might take 4 minutes and 45 minutes and then 4 hours, and all of a sudden, boom, you're at a month later. So... But it's fun. It's pretty cool. I actually really need to do another video on it or stream because I was enjoying it, but it just literally is quite a bit more complex. And it was one of those things like I really kind of had to just buckle down on some DOT stuff at the moment, and I couldn't focus on Nova Empire. So let's see. Nova Empire, DOT, CSR, Sonic... And I have been playing, I don't do any content on it right now, but I do play, what is it? The Battle Royale one. Not PUBG. What's the one? Rules of Survival, right? That's it. I do play Rules of Survival. I just don't put any content out there because I feel like that's when you need to stream, and yet again... Like, I have a hard enough time doing this streaming for DOT, and it just really frustrates me, like, just how rough this whole speed thing is. Kind of drives me crazy. I almost feel like I need to just, like, go to my internet provider and be like, is there a reason why you're giving me? Because I'm sitting there watching YouTube spike. It's going from in the green to the yellow, in the green to the yellow, and I have no idea. I literally have no idea what's causing it, and... You know, they give me suggestions, but I try to make the adjustment. Like it says the frame rate's too high, set the frame rate to 30 frames per second. I have that. I go to the next thing, says the current bit rate is lower than recommended bit rate. But I had just adjusted it to the bit rate that you told me to do. And I actually don't understand half that stuff. You know, I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. Not really sure how to adjust a bit rate. Right. Average bit rate, 2500. That's exactly what they told me to do. That's their suggestions. So YouTube, I am taking your suggestions and I'm implementing them. But you're not helping with your recommendations here. Can I manually do this? That doesn't seem to have helped. How is Nova Empire for a free-to-play player? Great. Honestly, as a free-to-play player, it's great when you end up in Alliance. I don't spend any money, but there are people that spend, and this is, again, a good thing. And I'll put it out there because someone will be like, oh, you know, I wish DOT did that. I made this suggestion. I actually started playing Nova Empire before I went to go visit DOT. You know, and they asked for some suggestions, and I said, you know, one suggestion I made is I play this game, DOT. Ooh, what just happened there? All right, I just messed with my frames per second, and that was kind of ugly. I don't think that really helped at all. I think it kind of just made it worse. But for the free-to-play style, every time someone in your alliance buys something in the game, like buys one of their crates or buys a currency item or whatever it might be, the entire alliance gets a gift. I thought that was pretty cool. So I do have some spenders on our alliance, and when they spend, I also get perks for that. And when you've got a handful of people that are spending on the game and you're free to play, I haven't felt the need to actually have to spend. Now, of course, just like anything else, and this is where there's no problem with this. No one should ever have beef with this. As a free to play, I am developing slower than the spenders in the game. And that's the trade-off, just like in Dawn of Titans. If you don't spend, you progress slower. Anyone who spends will progress quicker. And that's what you go up against. If you go up against spenders, you're always going to be a step behind. But end up in the right team, and you actually get some perks because of that. I like these nice little baby lands. All right. 15 more stones. We'll do one more pull, and we'll wrap this up, and we're going to keep this to a nice, simple 2-hour stream. We had our bumps at the beginning. Gives me some homework to do this weekend while sitting on an airplane. Of course, I get a 2-star. And see if I can figure out some settings of what can I do to make either OBS or game show work better for me. Could be maybe I set everything up this morning and then I just left my computer running. I need to, you know, after doing all that setup installation, maybe it's a good idea if I actually completely reset, powered down, restarted my computer. Sometimes it's the simple things, but... But we'll see, Rio. I mean, maybe stay tuned. Might do some more Nova Empire content in the near future because, I mean, after talking shirts, I totally had some ideas for some good Nova Empire slogans as well. But my community, my fan base is not big then. You know, I got maybe a handful of people there. Got a handful of people from Sonic as well, but my main base of subscribers right now is DOT. So a lot of the swag I'm going to produce right now is going to be all DOT related, which, hey, how about this? Let's do another poll. Now let's see if we can get this set up. Which shirt, exclamation point, poll, new, which slogan like to see next? All right. Vertical line. Party like a... Let's do another vertical line here. Oh, lots of Titan drops here. Lots of Titan drops. All right, so what the next one is... Hashtag LAS. And the next one is... One last one. All right, let's see how this works. Hopefully this poll, I'm going to put up a poll. I am going to ask you guys, what do you think would be the next shirt that you would maybe prefer to see? So going in next month, want to set up another shirt to possibly do. Like I said, I'd love to do basically a shirt per month. And what would be your interest? So let's see if this poll works. Which slogan would you like to see next? Here we go. Looks like that poll is working. I'm going to click the link to make sure. Nightbot, I hope I did my magic the right way for you to do yours. But I think I just plugged in 4 options. Would you like to see Ain't No Party Like a Grenadier Volley? Kind of, sort of rhyme. Hashtag LAS. No troops, no spells, no problem. Or do you even crit? Plug in your votes there. We'll do results in a little while. I'll give you guys just I'll give you up until the end of my grind here. So at 3 more raids. Which one of those do you think I should aim for doing next? So 4 options. Ain't no party like a Grenadier Volley. Hashtag LAS. No troops, no spells, no problem. Or do you even crit? And these are my thoughts. Just we'll see. Ain't no party like a Grenadier Volley. That would go on either like an orange or red shirt. I got the shirts in here. I can't remember exactly what color I did for that. But my goal is, if I can get them done, I'll actually can maybe show them off on another stream or put some posts up on like Band or Line or Instagram as well, just showing some options once they're made. Then we've got so Ain't No Party Like Your Grenadier Volley, that would go some kind of red color. LAS would go on like a brownishy green, earth-toned kind of color. No Troops, No Spells, No Problem. I think that's going to go on a gray shirt. And Do You Even Crit is going to go on some kind of like a dark purple. Would be not. I don't think like purple, but it's like a grayishy purple kind of tone. Those are my thoughts for just like the color of the shirts that would go with each one. So we're at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to wrap up these raids, and then we'll do the results from this poll. So if you'd like to influence what the possible next shirt design would be, don't focus too much on the color of them. Focus on which slogan do you think I should produce next. Which would you be interested for after Got Runa? Not saying that Got Runa will not be available, but again, if you'd like to maybe join the Shirt of the Month Club, one more time, check out this link for the Patreon page that I set up. Digital, why all mobile games? Why not PC games? Well, I don't play on a PC. I've got a Mac, which I think it's kind of bogged down as it is, and getting games onto it are actually a little bit of a headache. I kind of had to jump through some loops just to get my streaming software installed, just because I travel with this one Mac. I'd prefer not to have to travel with a second laptop, but I really am more and more considering picking up a laptop strictly for streaming/gaming. So why not PC? Mobile makes it easier. I have my phone or iPad with me majority of the time, and pretty much every game I've got here on my iPad, I also have over here on my phone, so that way I can pick it up whenever I need to. And I mean, mobile gaming just kind of really seems to be where there's a big, strong push in the marketplace between, I've just read an article today that, even with what you can do on a mobile game, it's starting to draw people away from even console gaming. And a lot of what we see happening in console games, it's what you get from a mobile game anyways. So it's hard for me to be able to just sit down and like play a console or PC game until I reach the level, which honestly, I'll be very frank, like I would love to be able to reach the level of being a full-time content creator. I don't right now. So mobile games make it very easy for me to be able to play on the go, which is my lifestyle right now. I just can't sit down and play a PC and play console. A lot of the videos I do, I'm making stuff on the fly. I'm snagging pictures for my videos while I'm walking through the airport or sitting on a plane or doing that kind of stuff. So mobile just makes it very easy for my life. But that's also the same thing that limits me, is right now in order to stream, I have to connect my device to, and this is going to be my last raid, and then we're going to do results, just an FYI. So in about 1 minute, results for that is going to be coming through. It's just streaming the mobile game also limits me though, just because I just don't have a setup where I can have awesome streaming setup in an actual like PC. I've got to do it on a laptop, and with the Mac that I travel with, which is what I have, it's just not great for the graphic processing and all that kind of garbage. Blah blah blah. That's kind of long story there. Asking because DOT streamers are very talented. Zalonbo, you just suggested to add different platforms. I certainly would. I definitely would be looking into it, but that's probably going to be, it would be down the road. If I ever was fortunate enough to be able to go into full-time content creating. Daniel Rivera, when are you going to play Nova Empire again? Question mark, question mark. When am I going to do it? Big question marks. Daniel Rivera. I log into the game maybe once every 2 or 3 days, just because it's it's difficult for me to be able to get in and really spend time. So I try to pop in. I donate my resources to our alliance, Obsidian. I try to go out and scan some planets. During our last Kraken event, I got in there and I sent a fleet for defense to one of the portals. So, like, I tap in there. When am I going to do my actual next content for Nova Empire? That's TBD. It's very difficult for me to say because right now, especially with Dawn of Titans, which is where my large subscriber base is right now, we've got the huge thing with the Gods Awakening, or Gods Awaken going on right now with all the Norse gods. So with the Norse gods, that's keeping me very busy on content, just to be very honest. So it's difficult to be able to say, hey, I'm going to stream Nova Empire when there's so much going on in DOT that's kind of pulling my focus. So it'll be soon. I can't promise anything because between that and I'm also getting some requests for the Sonic Speed Forces battle, or Sonic Forces Speed battles. People are asking me to do some different videos on some of the different characters, so where there's the requests, I try to go. But I actually love playing Nova Empire, so I got to just set some time aside for myself to do a stream. So you never know. Maybe this weekend, maybe not. We'll just see. Shooter McGavin, greetings. Welcome to the end of the stream. John Shisanu, what's up? You stole the song from my last video and used it on yours. The Poison Girl by him. Hey, I don't know the songs. Go for it. It's all good, bro. But good videos here. Thank you very much. Hopefully everyone subscribes and rings the bell so you get the notifications. But I'm gonna go ahead and do some results. Right? I asked the question. If you didn't get it, it was up there. What slogan should I focus on making next? So let's go ahead and do some exclamation point. What do I have to do? Poll results? I forget what it is. Poll. What's my command? Exclamation point. Poll results. Yep, there we go. So let's see. What did you guys, the community, vote for the slogan? JJ, you're going live soon. Great. Riohan, you got your Kamathi to 50 finally. Nice. Kamathi is a beast. So, all right. Out of you guys, ain't no party like your Grenadier Valley. 0 votes. LAS 0 votes. No troops, no spells, no problems, 0 votes. Do you even crit got 3 votes. So it looks like only 3 people voted, and the do you even crit got 3 votes, which is cool because that actually was the one I was kind of considering to do next, that I also even ordered some multiple sizes in. So that'll work. So hopefully on a future stream, you'll see me showing off the do you even crit, which means that once I do show it on stream, it will be available for ordering. Which means in order to get your hands on an individual shirt, if you're ever interested in them, you just would have to drop a donation, $25 donation to my Streamlabs. The link is in the descriptions of this video. That gets you one of those shirts. You just let me know the size and where to ship it to, and I'll send it to you. If you want to get in on my monthly shirt subscription, you could go to my Patreon page. I put that link in the comments as well. I can't remember if I added it to my description, but I could probably add it to my description. So I'll add the Patreon link to this video description. You can go down there. Again, my goal is the community has been asking for swag. I decided to take it upon myself and make some slogan swag for us. That will be available individually. Again, $25 a shirt. That's just done as a donation through the Streamlabs. If you want to get a monthly shirt sent to you, consider it like a tiny little loot crate type of thing. Then it's only $20 a month, and that will get you your shirt in your size. That is all shipping included. There you go. So those links going to be in the description of this video once it's all uploaded and all done. So let's take a look at where we're at on the event. I'm at rank 9,451 now. I've got 2,500 souls, 2,584 to be exact. I've got 416 to the next reward. So far I have earned all of my blue and purple tiers. Right, I've got a couple of rewards I need to collect. We can go ahead and collect this token and the gems right now. I am on my way into the Septic Belt Poison Ring and a Logu. And my goal is to get all the way up to Basathi, which, I mean, honestly, she's the only thing I really need out of this event. Would love the epic token, of course, as always, but every single one of these relics I already have. I've already got all of them, 3 stars and 4 stars included. Even the Orb of Death I already have, so I will not be pushing past Basathi unless for some reason I have like some leftover uses on a relic, but 14,000 is my goal in the next 2 days. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming. Most likely, again, I'm actually heading out of country tomorrow morning, so depending on how internet, hotel, all that setup goes, I may or may not have a chance to stream this weekend. But just in case, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. There might be a stream coming your way. There might not be. We'll see. But either way, I will have a Basathi by the end of this event. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to sign this out here. Thanks for supporting me during the stream. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching, especially for those of you that basically stuck with it through the hell of a bad starting time that we had. Much appreciated. But, guys, girls, catch you on the next stream. Stay tuned for the next video. Good luck on getting your Basathi. If you're watching this after the fact, then do let me know how did your Basathi turn out if you got her in the comments down below. But that's an end to this event here, the stream event for me. In the end, guys, I'm Gaming Jaeger, and I'm signing out. So I'll catch you on the next time.